Hello everyone and welcome back to Eurasia. Now, been quite a few changes since the end of the last episode. I'm going to try and run you through as many as I can remember. I've done a bit of building, I've done some other bits, but the main thing is I've done a lot of editing of what was already there. One of the main things is the track work. We ignore these giant buildings over there briefly, we'll come back to them. Yeah, one of the things I have been editing is the track work, because I had SQKL or whatever his name was, all his China track mods, and one of the things that broke was, and I can demonstrate it actually, we fly over here. Yeah, one of the things that broke was all the track work that was originally in. A lot of it get this issue. Construction not possible. See, I can delete certain parts and wow. Way to find out that I've missed a bit of track. Slab. There. Oh. That's, yeah. Something else missing there, but we'll get to that. The main thing I want to show is this, and I've swapped a lot of track out, but that station throat there and this whole section here where we go into our depot, no matter what I do, I cannot get rid of it. Just will not have it. So it is what it is, as the old saying goes. Can't do anything about it. Ah yes, it's delete mode. I was going to say, why is the HUD showing up, all those things. So yeah, that is the first thing. Second thing is, see, I've done a bit of building around place. Brilliant. People walking along the path. I'm going to decorate this whole courtyard area eventually. Essentially, this is giving our tram network some passengers to actually ferry about. And what I have also done, find one. There's one coming in now, look. Zip round. We've got a bus service run. We'll be swapping those buses out. As you can see, there's some kind of, I don't know if it's Z clipping or what it is, but the wheels, look, are just, yeah, it's a disco bus. That's what it is. It's a disco bus. Yeah, we had a restructuring of urine here. A lot of the roads I had to take out or update because vanilla roads have them still in. It tends to respawn traffic, or when you start the map, it spawns the traffic driving on the right hand side. And as you can see, we have got the left-hand traffic mod installed. So occasionally you'd find these vehicles just looking down the road on the wrong side. They'd get in to some kind of issue where they're facing head to head with other traffic. And of course, then no one can go anywhere. Now, one of the other things I've done is, and this took me quite a while, and it's one of the reasons this is so built up now, is when I started this series, I had the lofty goal of, right, let's build everything ourselves. So let's use the mod that turns off no town building. Then I realised, placing every single building by hand is going to take a lot of time, and I'm just not going to be happy with it. Is the long and short of it. So I thought, right, we'll deactivate the mod. Unfortunately, Common API, which is one of the things you need to delete the mod. Wow, that's really shooting up. Yeah, Common API, which you need to delete or deactivate the no town building mod, has been updated and now doesn't actually show up. Brilliant. So I had to do a lot of investigating to try and find out which mod, because obviously when you download stuff from Workshop, it gets given a unique ID number. So you have to find out what that unique ID number is in order to edit the config to say town building true, and then basically you can go on again. Now this road, I have no idea what is causing that, but it's hideous and it's gotta go. Anyway, yeah, in the process of trying to get the town to build, I put in another mod, which is here, is town developer. Now using that will override the no town building. I'll show you how it works. You literally just grab it, and if you come here, you click on open ground, it tends to build extra roads for some reason. If you click on the road, it gives instructions. That's cool. It just built a nice straight road. Brilliant. Now you see pops in. But basically it tells the game, look at the population, can we build something? And then it would say yes. Now one of the other things I did was I went into the editor and shot up all these land use instructions, which is why Kawakita is now shooting up at a rapid pace, which is awesome. I don't mind that. The not so good part is when they build their own roads, default back to vanilla, so I need to keep an eye on the traffic. Anyway, that is enough discussing about that. We still have to expand our little community we're building out here. We have to populate our depot. I want to get a few units on there. But one other thing we need to discuss before building anything else is I have finished up, and I debated whether to do this or not, on screen, off screen, but I have finished up the supply chain for our construction materials into Kawakita, because I thought I'd sorted the mod and I wanted to make sure the construction materials were getting in, see if we could get expansion going. So we've got a freight pickup there, as you've just seen. Got road vehicles, and they are actually delivering. I can find it now. Somewhere up here, there's a cargo drop off. There it is. So ignore the blue line it paints where it's going backwards and forwards. That's just one of the peculiarities of mod, and that unfortunately is why we can't use waypoints. You can see the vehicles are actually driving on the left hand side everywhere, and it works perfectly. Lines losing money because we're not getting enough throughput. One of the other things I've done is we do have, wow, you're running on train 1, bringing that in, that's cool. Train 1 of course is our Kawakita Grove line. We do have other lines here as well, which do Kawakita Grove line, cool. Again, not the one I'm looking for though. Train 4, waiting for a free path. Here's our stone train. So stone, you'll remember from the previous episode, we set up a shipping route, get stone into Furen Port. You have 2 additional boats on here now. And if we check meter port, yeah, we've got 359, 360 stone waiting to be picked up. So that comes into here. There it is. Kawakita Construction. I've called it train. I've also got the Kawakita Construction trucks. How this works is this train is, see, comes up to our construction materials plant, picks up and carries that down to here where it's loaded on trucks and into Kawakita. So Furen Stone is bringing the stone up for our construction materials. That's actually taking some back to our port here, Furen. That needs naming. Furen Port. And as you can see, there's one construction material weight in there to go back. So that's pretty cool. We have those basics now running. Means today, do a whole lot of, maybe not a whole lot, but we can get on with a bunch of detailing. One thing I want to do is look at doing more with this freight station. I want to bring our passenger line in to Furen. Thinking they're elevated. So elevated station over the top of our freight line here. This port is very neglected. It needs a whole bunch more detailing. And now, of course, that we've managed to delete that station, we can do detailing on that. Again, do with some detailing here. Not essential, it works. But there's a whole bunch more we can do there. I guess the other thing is kind of getting Kawakita to expand out here more. So we're using this east drop off point because when it, yeah, there's going to be nobody riding up here. Guess what we could do is put a bus up. No, I was going to say a bus service through to meter, but now a bus service through to Sakihama. If anyone would take that. On track. And I'm sure the drifters are not going to want to get stuck behind a bus. while they're trying to do their initial D impressions over the mountain. Right, that's enough chat, enough procrastinating. 15 minutes in, let's do some detailing. We're actually going to come back here first. See, all this track has been upgraded. This Chinese one, which I think works quite well. Now the next thing is finding the relevant diesel locomotive. Now the thing with this is it will show up stuff even if technically we haven't unlocked it yet. It's C408, C4T 8 wheel. They're not available yet. Decker walk. What we want either. Please just bear with me a sec. There's a mod under. Here it is. So vehicle asset builder for unit. And annoyingly, can't drag that out. There isn't a roll bar. Literally have to do it this way. We want thing. Now we want something that would be right. Running around here. Okay. Okay. And annoyingly, if you try and do a search, it will only search that. So if I was to go, you can see it won't find anything up. If I go vehicle asset builder, boom. Finally, all of these have got dates on them. Thing in particular, but I don't really want to click on these. Then have to go through. I believe these are all. Yeah. Should populate JNR 101s. Wonder if they are too new. Drop a bunch of these in. Like so. 1950, so we are nearly at the right date. So what we can do is we can actually put a bunch of these actually on that route. Few of these parked up. The idea being, of course, just to make the whole place feel a bit more lived in, a bit more used. Of course, what we do is we can go wagons. Wagons, of course, also including coaches. Camo 391. You want some? $50,000. I don't remember what that is now. Try 4. Ah, yes. We got us some passenger cars. 1950. Fine. Oh. Yeah, they're gonna sit above the ground. X, Y, B. Z coordinates we want to be able to move. Right. That needs to be somewhere up here. Like that. Up. Of these ready to send out somewhere sometime. We are eventually, of course, going to have those. I like that. The green. So we are going to have intercity services running. Yeah, I like those. you have electric locomotives sat here. The deliveries are all out of whack, of course. You know what? I can live with that at the moment. Got a bunch more sidings in. Where's our Shanghai Metro? One is. Want a gap between our two. Sets of tracks here. Get rid of those. That out there. Nice and straight. There. There. Some annoying reason. The game seems to think that a bush is perfectly fine to be up there. That's vehicles. Wait. That's better. And throw out a bunch of these. So. Yes, I'm fully aware I'm making a bunch of extra work for myself here. Curvature. Right. Curvature. No! Good game, come on. Down. Hello? Don't worry, I have no desire to connect these back in over here. These are going to be single-ended stubs. Got all those trees there. Come on, okay. Don't fight me on this. Do fight me. No, you're going to do what you're going to do, no matter what I say. So, pasting over with our brush. Oh, buffer's placed anyway. What I want. Get rid of that. And to find what I really want. Yeah, okay. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, not what we're looking for. Japanese Imperial Palace. Yes, we want to click Japanese Imperial Palace on our tracks. Robbery. Warning signs. So, want stops end of the tracks. Just like that. They all in line? No, good. Didn't want them perfectly aligned. Good job, game. I mean, right rare combination of poles there, but none of them, remarkably, in the way of the tracks. I love how they've got little lights on them as well. I think at some point we're going to have to put sunset mod in just to kind of make that look extra pretty. Now, next thing is get road in here. We need a road. Wow, that's bright. Dirt road, yes. Much slope. Let's do it properly now. Road 6. Change up. Yes. Not what we need. We don't need long barriers like that. Railway crossing. You know, I like that. And yes, I know I'm mixing Chinese and Japanese. With no disregard. Or no regard, sorry, for what is what. And that's yeah, I think it's not ideal. At least the vehicles drive through the stones. Dirt road. Yeah, country. Don't know why that was so hard for me to find that. Sorry, guys. About there. Okay. So, Great road, please, game. Ah, awesome. Ah, that push. Yeah, I think it's got to be that. Okay, so it matches in with our other one over here. Next thing is get some buildings in. Realise time is climbing on. Not into 1950 yet. Good. Kiosk. Still work. That would be cool down here. The office. Kind of deal when landmarks. want. Wow. That is a landmark for sure. It's a box. And that is something we need out here. Train elevator? Yes. That would more in keeping. But that's probably a future project for over here. Start getting the freight trains in or getting the grain in. A whole bunch of churches, not rafter tractors, no. Whole bunch of signs. Ooh. Goodies. Like goodies. Feeling like there would be a bunch of goodies stacked around. Going about it the wrong way. We need buildings. Like bad boy. We are going to need a whole bunch of extra stuff. Fancy. On. Access. Con. Would know. Feeling. Do we keep this as passenger or do we put maintenance yard in? Kind of feel like maintenance yard. Make this side maintenance yard. This is a passenger and multiple unit. Yeah. Roughly. really that is beautiful. Bits of old rail. Around. Papers ready to go. Yes. That's what we need. Yes. Like that. And have a forklift on site. Oh, I see. So it shows him stood up, but he's actually in a sitting position. I get it. Okay. We'll leave him there, and we're gonna leave this. No, we're not. I can't. I'm gonna say we're gonna leave this here, but I know that I couldn't. Is over there. Bit like that. Smoothing rain around here. You know what? I'm good with that. I'm not. I have to come back and fix that. Not have that sitting. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like, give it a share out, give it a pause. Ready for, look at that, Y22s, 054, 055, a whole bunch of other stuff. So we've got a whole bunch of trains to play with next time out. But as I say, that is going to be the end of this episode. Share this video out, hit that like button if you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. In the meantime, bye for now.